Welcome guys, it's Andy here from D6 Evolution along with Wes.
Hi, how's it going?
So today we are doing the new Dark Angels.
The new Dark Angels?
The new Dark Angels. I think since Chapter improved with their Specialist Detachment, they are very much the new Dark Angels.
Yeah, it's a really nice attachment.
It's very cool.
Very flavourful.
I really want to be trying these out. And Wes has brought his filthy Eldar.
Well, they're not that filthy.
Well, better to try Plasma out against them bloody Alaitoc
minus
shenanigans.
and everything. It's fine.
So guys, this is going to be amazing. I'm really excited to play this. We've got new missions.
Absolutely.
Yeah, new chapter approved missions. We're trying out the Eternal War missions. It's our first time doing the new ones, so really excited to play them. So let's have a look at the armies, guys. Okay guys, so here we go. 2,000 points exactly of Dark Angels. Let me walk you through what I've got. So I've got a battalion and an outrider detachment. So what I've got here is I have, starting at the most important guy here, I have Samael on his speeder Sableclaw. Now this guy is absolutely amazing.
I love that dude.
Yeah, and right behind him I've got these guys. I've spent ages doing them, my custom Black Knights here. I think it's that Wes.
Oh, Andy. Oh, yeah. That's so funny. I hope you enjoy playing my models.
So I have a squad of 8 Black Knights. Now these guys are absolutely amazing with the points changes from the new chapter approved, and hopefully I'm going to be showing you what they do on the tabletop. I have 2 squads of standard Ravenwing bikers here, so it is going to be a sergeant with a Stormbolter and 2 guys with flamers. So that is a lot of DACA that wears, isn't it?
I just call them targets, Andy.
Yeah, shut up. So I've got 1 squad here, and I've got 1 squad over here, all armed identically. Now, the Stormbolter for the Sergeant, that's still an index choice because you can't get it in the Codex. But it's definitely worth taking, I think, for 2 points.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, it's brilliant. I have two speeders at the back here, so both Talon Masters. So these guys ignore cover, they give reroll 1s to wound as well, and they're pretty decent in combat.
Yeah, especially if you give them relics as well.
Yeah. So my this guy's actually my warlord, so he's got the Grand Strategist warlord trait. So that's getting command points on the 5-up. Love it. And he has the Heavenfall Blade, which is just an extra shiny power sword, really. And this guy over here has the new shiny relic. So he has the we've got the Monster Slayer of Caliban.
He's already jinking as well, Andy, by the looks of it.
Yeah, yeah. It hasn't got a broken stand at all.
So I think you should have made the Baldy the warlord, to be honest, mate.
Yeah, that is our that's becoming our thing for our channel, isn't it?
You're going to have the Baldy cutscene.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to. Then I have 2 Dark Talons. This one, as you can probably see, isn't quite a Dark Talon, but it is for this game. Dark Talons are amazing, though. Arguably, I think they're pretty overcosted, aren't they?
I think so, but it's really nicely painted, Andy.
I think mine's better. Vote in the comments below which one's cooler. I think this one is. It just looks more dramatic. And it gets points for actually being what it is.
This is true.
Yeah. You just painted the wrong thing, buddy.
I know. I just painted what looked cool back in the day.
Yeah, exactly. I have a squad of aggressors here. I really struggle to find a reason not to take aggressors in the list because they're so damn good. There's so much DACA you can get from these guys.
Especially if they haven't moved as well. So reroll 1.
It's absolutely insane.
All those extra shots.
You can get up to 24 shots a guy, I think, which is just brutal for 111 points for the squad. Some people argue, in terms of delivery systems, but you've got to get them up the board. But they're surprisingly quick with their advance and still shoot, and they're great for just securing your backfield as well. And then
I charged a unit once with my buddy Elliot's with my Harlequins. Never again.
No. Then I have 3 squads of Sniper Scouts. I think Sniper Scouts are going to have a renaissance here, guys. The snipers dropped 2 points each, didn't they?
Yeah, she's nice.
Yeah, I think they look wicked, and they're much better models. And then I have a Devi squad over here with a single missile launcher with a Cherub. Idea here, guys, is to get the stratagem for the flak missiles, and you can use it twice with the Cherub. And it's +2 to hit, once for the stratagem and one for the signum. And I have a power sword on here. Why? Because Wes gave me the model, and it looks awesome.
Why not?
Who doesn't want a power sword on that Devi squad at the back of the board?
Absolutely.
Points well spent. So this is 2,000 points. I have used 1 command point to give the Outrider detachment the new shiny specialist formation, specialist detachment.
That's the one.
So they will now be an attack squadron, which gives them 2 awesome little stratagems. They get Swift Strike. So that essentially lets me run into combat and then just essentially fall back before you even get a chance to strike back.
Yeah.
So that is amazing, and I can move just like I can move again like the movement phase. So I can potentially bounce another 20 inches down the board.
That's pretty neat.
And because they've charged that phase, I could even activate them again just to pile in on something.
Oh yeah.
That's a lot of command points. I don't think I have that many command points. What you're probably finding now, guys, is that Dark Angels, they're really command point heavy, which is a shame because they never used to be. And their other one, arguably their better stratagem, is Signal the Attack. Now, I love this. This is 1 command point. As soon as you have wounded something, everything else in your army is +1 to hit.
From just a background perspective, I really like this. It's very fitting for the Dark Angels.
I know, just one guy does a little trace around into something and just...
Watch my fire, unleash hell.
Yeah. And why is it so good? It's because of this little unit here, which took a points drop. This unit I spent ages and ages painting, these Black Knights here. So traditionally, like, overcharging plasma is a bit of an issue, but if you're +1 to hit, you can't die to Overwatch. You can't die to get Tot even.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless you're playing Alaitoc.
Fix that for you.
Right, let's go and have a look what these guys are up against. Here we go, guys. 2,000 points of Eldar filth.
It's not filth. It's you can taste the rainbow with these guys, mate. It's
walk me through it, buddy.
All the colours. Okay, so starting at the front, we've got the Autarch there with the sweeping Hulk wings, essentially. So he's got the fusion pistol and a power sword, and the Mandy blasters.
Very cool. Very cool.
To his right, you got the Farseer.
Yeah.
And I've given the Farseer Guide and Doom, which I think are pretty much the default ones to go through with that.
They're so strong, those psychic bands.
Rerolls hit, rerolls wound, which is just lovely. To his left is the Warlock.
Yep.
He has Protect Jinx, which essentially is plussing my armor save or subtracting your saves, which is a nice thing to have.
Cool.
Directly behind those, we've got the Rangers there, a 5-man squad.
Yep.
And then behind them, we've got 3 squads of Dire Avengers. In the centre, we've got a 10-man squad with the Glaive and Shimmer Shield, which gives up an invuln save. And then you've got 2 5-man squads then with Exarchs. And they've got dual-wield Avenger Shuriken catapults.
I love this guy. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, it's a conversion I did a long time ago. Starting the back left then, you've got an 8-man Sweeping Hawk squad with the Exarch. Then on the other side of the Dire Avengers, you've then got the Dark Reapers. It's a 5-man squad.
What happened to the other 5?
I know. So this army I've painted, this has been painted for like almost 10 years now. In fact, 11 years now. So they need a bit of TLC and some extra reinforcements there. So it's just a 5, and that's with the Eldar missile launcher.
Cool.
Swinging to the back there, we've got the trusty Wave Serpent.
Yeah.
That's got the Shuriken Cannon and the twin scatter lasers.
Yeah, these things just never die, do they?
It has died.
Let's hope it dies again.
Let's hope not to say. And then next to him, you've got the Hemlock Wraith Fighter.
Yep. The spotty one, yeah.
The spotty one, the Dragon Scale one. It took me 3 months to do that. I had a full head of hair when that started.
Yeah, they still look like spots.
Yeah. Next to him, we've got the Wraith Knight doing his John Travolta disco dancing pose.
Very nice.
It's with his Sun Cannon, and he's got 2 scatter lasers. And then to the left of him, we've got 2 Crimson Hunter Exarchs, armed with Bright Lances and Pulse Lasers. Hopefully they're going to reap the pain on your flyers.
Yep. Any specialist attachments?
No specialist attachments.
Yours suck, don't they?
Yeah, it's a Alaitoc, so I get -1 to hit outside of 12 inches, so I'll keep that.
Yeah. So how many command points you got?
So I have... I've got standard 5, plus 3, so 8, and plus 1 for the fire department, so it's 9 starting.
Cool. What's your warlord trait?
My warlord trait is... I've gone for the no Overwatch, so it's the Eye of the Distant Defense.
Ooh, very cool. Right, guys, so this is 2,000 points of Eldar.
Hi guys, so here we are. The terrain's all set up. The objectives are placed for vital intelligence. on the Dark Angel recruitment world of New Caliban. The Eldari are ready to strike, but who will go first?
Right, Wes, do you want to quickly run through what the mission rules are? Because this is new chapter approved missions, folks.
It is. So essentially we have 5 objective markers there. At the start of each battle round, you roll a d6, and that becomes the active marker. If it's active, you get 2 points for scoring it at the end of the battle round. If it's not active, you get 1 point for holding the marker. If you roll a 6, every single one is active, so that means you get 2 points for each one.
Yeah.
And then you have the standard secondary objectives of Slay the Warlord, First Strike, which is new, and Line Break at the end.
That's cool. That's cool. And it's obviously it's an advantage to go second now, isn't it, in terms of scoring the objectives?
Yeah, so the first 4 missions now are all at the end of the battle round. The last 2 missions are at the start of your next turn.
Yeah.
So resilient units are really come to the fore in this now.
So for this one, scoring at the end of the battle round, guys. Right, we'll get to you. In fact, should we roll to see who starts first?
Well, let's roll to see who picks a side.
Okay, let's do this.
It's a 4 for me.
Whoa, and what do I get? A 2.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Wes, you choose sides. So here we have it. We are all set up. The battle lines are drawn. Dark Angels over here. Basically, I've deployed on the line within range of the Dark Shroud. It's really subtle, isn't it, Wes?
I can't think why you'd ever do that.
Yeah. Wes, buddy, tell me about your deployment.
So I've also deployed on the line.
Just
the back line.
Yes.
So I know you're trying to get it in my face because that's what you're going to do.
Yeah, Ravenwing are essentially a very short-ranged army.
Yeah, so
apart from the one missile launcher that I've got all the way over here.
So I've sat back as far as I can to make you come to me, essentially.
Yeah, so essentially, if I get first turn, I'm pretty much wasting it.
But you're going
But actually, if you get first turn, you can still do a lot of damage because you're all long range, aren't you?
Yeah.
So that's really, really smart, guys. And this is really important if you're new to 40k. Pre-measure threat ranges. So where's the nose, for example, my Black Knights over here, there. If they speeded a Raven, they have a 38-inch threat range, don't they?
Yep.
So I can bet anything you're not within 38 inches of me.
So yeah, so I've kept everything out 38 inches, really. That's the master plan there.
Interesting. Right, buddy. I'm still going to try and go first.
Okay.
Do you want to seize?
I will try and seize.
Okay.
Just because it'd be nice to get the seize on you, because I just want to, really.
Yeah.
No seize for me.
Okay, we'll get back to you after Dark Angels turn 1 movement phase. So the Dark Angels have done a rather speedy shuffle forwards. So the reason that I tried to get first turn is that actually when the Ravenwing advance, they get a 4-up invulnerable save. So actually getting your defences up as a Ravenwing player is really, really important, particularly if you're facing down a lot of high AP shots, such as this. Unfortunately, I'm not really in range of much, am I?
No, it's clever planning on the Eldari part, I guess.
So really, all I've got to shoot, so this is the major objective this turn, so I'll put 2 units on that, so hopefully Wes has got to do a decent amount of firepower to try and get me off that. All this lot in the middle here is advanced. Apart from the 2 speeders in the middle, they can still shoot their heavy bolters, so they'll choose some targets. I've got a missile launcher over here, which can still fire, and I've speeded the Raven a Dark Talon up to the front lines here to try and it can just see around the corner here to get at this little unit of Dire Avengers, trying to get first strike. So that's it, really. I got my command point back from my speeded Raven, so good times all round. We'll get back to you with the shooting phase. So here we have it. First up, we have Sammy leading the way. He is going to roll up some shots against this Wave Serpent here. So 6 shots. He's moved, so he's hitting on 3s.
Which go to 4s because of Alaitoc.
Oh, sad times for me. So that's 2 hits. And a whinge on 5s. Wow, that was Sammy. Let's do the other dude. So we have another speeder here. Again, he's just going to shoot his heavy bolters. He's outside of range with everything else. He hits on 5s because he sucks. And that's nothing as well.
Yeah.
Wow, is this how this game's going to go?
Do you get to reroll all your 1s, though?
Oh, I do, yeah. You're right, you're right. That's still a 1, buddy.
Worth a shot.
And you know what, just so I can try and get some sort of points out of this, I'm going to do everything from here into this squad of Dire Avengers here. So, heavy cannon to start with. 2 shots. It's moved. So it hits on 3s, but it has strafing run. And I'm inside 12, so it'd just be on 3s. So that's 2 hits. Wound on 2s because it's strength 10. That's 2 wounds, buddy.
2 wounds. What's its minus?
-3.
Oh boy.
Okay, so what's the armor save?
It's a 4-up.
That's 2 dead guys then, buddy.
Yeah, 2 high.
And because of the rift cannon goes off on a 3-up, goes off, and D3 mortal wounds for another 2.
Oh wow!
And then I have 24 more shots on the last guy.
You roll those bad boys.
I will do. We'll get back to you with the results. Okay, that was 18 wounds, and surprisingly, you did not pass those.
No, shock horror, hey?
So that is first strike to me. I took a couple of pot shots with my snipers in the middle here, which failed to do anything, and that is the end of my turn. So I am on 1 objective, 2 objectives, 3 objectives. Let's see if I can hold them. And this is the new thing. Let's see if I can hold them by the end of your turn.
Hold until relieved.
Yeah. So you managed to mitigate nearly all of my damage on that turn, didn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Just by positioning, really. That's the
that was...
And the tactic of know where you are and your ranges for effective.
That was really good play. Really good play. Because actually, if you deployed on your line...
Oh, you'd have been all over me by now.
Yep. Right. What are you thinking, buddy?
Well, I'm thinking that that Dark Shroud needs to die, my friend. So I've got some Dark Reapers. Have you met those before?
Oh, never heard of those in 8th edition.
So I'm going to pop those bad boys out, see if I can take him down.
Yeah, because they're in the Serpent, aren't they?
He's got a 4+ invuln as well at the moment, so I need to...
Yeah, I pretty much got an army-wide 4-up invuln at this point.
Yeah.
Pretty much Harlequins, but painted black.
Yeah, a little bit more resilient.
Yeah.
So he's going to die, and I'm going to see if I can get some fancy positioning in and get those guys maybe off the objective back there as well to stop you scoring that bad boy.
So there's 2 squads on it at the moment.
Yeah, I have plans.
Ooh, I like it. I like it.
We'll see what happens, shall we?
Yeah. Okay, we'll get back to you after Wes has done some fancy manoeuvres. Here we have it. The Eldar have done their shuffle. Wes, walk me through your movement phase, buddy.
Yeah, so I've essentially split out the Crimson Hunters to either corner of the table.
Yeah, pretty much where the other one was.
Yeah, so pretty much just firing arcs over there. I've boosted the other Hemlock Ray Fighter up to the far end now.
Okay.
So you can,
what's your plan over here?
So you're going to cast Jinx on your Dark Shroud.
Yep.
So you -1 his saves. And then he's got the Flamers then that can take out the aggressors in the corner there, which would be nice to try and take those bad boys down.
Right. Okay.
And I've got the Wraith Knight set on a target, on an objective there.
It's very 7th edition of you bringing this guy along.
Come at me, bro.
Yeah.
Well, they've got a bit of a points drop. I don't think they're massively points efficient, but I thought I'd just give it a go.
They're cool. It's a wicked model, isn't it?
Yeah, and he's doing his John Travolta, so you can't not have that on the table.
Yeah, and you've got your Wave Serpent just towing in on the objective here.
Yeah, towing in on the objective and using as a bit of a block for when the Raven wing come round.
Yeah.
Flanking very shortly.
And you have your Reapers on the edge of the board there.
Yeah, they're ready to fire.
What are they going to fire at?
Oh,
I have to wait and see.
Well, no secret, they're going to be firing at your Dark Shroud.
Okay.
Measure out, they've got line of sight to it, so it's perfect.
So, Psychic Phase, this is always the big thing for Eldar, isn't it? Because your psychic powers are amazing.
It is. So I think I'm going to start with the big one.
Okay, what are we going for?
Doom.
Oh, who's it from?
It's from the Farseer here.
Yep.
Against your Dark Shroud.
You really want this thing to die,
Are you ready for this? So I need a 7.
Oh, what's that? 5, 6.
I get to do a reroll though.
Is that part of your Eldar shenanigans?
It is part of shenanigans. I get to pick a dice or both of them.
That's not it. That's not it.
That's not it. Okay, let's try and guide these guys on the 7. That does not go off. Wow.
Buddy, take a pause. Performance issues happening here.
Oh, mate. You tell me about that performance anxiety. Give me that consultation. Do you know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to use a command point to re-roll that one.
Yeah.
Do I get a command point back? I don't.
Okay.
However, I'll need 3 or more. I do. I get it.
What is it?
It's a 3.
Okay.
So I'm rolling in a really bad place for you there.
Yeah.
So they are guided. I'm going to do Jinx on him.
Yep.
Needs a 7.
Okay. You got something off the first time!
Yeah, baby. And then I'm going to use Protect from this Farseer on these guys.
Okay.
Which is also a 7. It doesn't go off.
That did not go off.
No.
No Eldar shenanigans to get you out of that one.
No, but I'm happy that
Okay, so you didn't get Jinx off.
No.
no jinx, but you got
No, sorry, I did get jinx
you
off.
got jinx off, but no doom.
No doom, but I did get guide.
Okay, so not terrible psychic
terrible.
phase. You got what you needed off.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay, we'll get back to you with the shooting phase after Wes stops trashing my table.
It's fine.
You invite him over, you set up a cool board. Oh dear.
I brought half the models.
This face going to be blacklisted. Here we have it. We have the Dark Reapers here. They're going to taking some shots at the Dark Shroud.
Dark Shroud. So I'm going to do
This is
4
it.
shots.
You need this to work, don't you?
Hitting on 3s. With rerolls to hit because of guide. Oh, that one's cocked, so reroll that.
Rerolls after rerolls. Okay,
I
so
know,
4
right?
hit.
So 3 hit.
3 hit, even okay. I can count.
Good.
On 3s, buddy.
And then
On
3s to wound.
1, 2.
2 go through.
Okay. Jinxed, so I would have had a 4 up, so 5 up in 1. Oh, that's 6 damage.
6 damage, absolutely. And then I can do the Exarch, hitting on a 3 with a reroll. Oh boy.
It lives!
It does for now.
It lives!
For now.
Okay.
So
What's
he's got 3 whole points left.
Yep.
So the Crimson Hunter's going to go into the Dark Shroud this time.
Yep.
So
This one here, yeah.
Yeah, this one here. So I've been doing a little bit of thinking. I just need to kill him. It pains me to put all the shots in from this because one lucky shot could kill him.
Yep.
But with that -1 to hit, it makes a difference.
Yeah, so you're going to be hitting on 4s.
I am.
-1 for the Shroud, -1 for your moving.
Yep, and he's generally 2s to hit. So
reroll once.
Rerolling 1. So
Okay, let's do this, buddy.
it's going to be the Pulse Laser first. 2 shots on 4s. Reroll that 1. No.
You're glad you committed the shots now.
Right Lances. Hitting on 4s.
Oh.
No way.
Oh, one
Goes
hit.
through. And then 3s to wound. 1 wounds.
5 up. That's a 5!
Oh, man. Brutal.
Buddy, this is like my shooting phase.
No.
Just more emotional. But coming to the same conclusion.
Brutal. Right, so we'll see what happens next.
Okay, next up we have the Hemlock. He's eyeing up the last 3 wounds on this little Dark Shroud here. He's had a rough dive, hasn't he?
He has, but he needs to die, my friend. He really
Okay.
needs to die. That Radica Caliban's got to go. Right, so I've got 2d3 shots.
Auto hits.
Ooh, so
That's 3.
So 3 hits, strength 12.
Yeesh.
What's your
That's
toughness?
2s.
2s it is. Oh my word.
Ooh.
Only the 1.
5 up. Here we go. There's a 6.
I give up. I hate this game.
Yay! See, guys, Dark Angels are awesome if you just roll well for everything.
That's brutal. That is absolutely
But
brutal.
now, he needs to kill this Shroud. So next up we have the Wave Serpent here.
Right then, so the Wave Serpent's going to fire his Shuriken Cannon. So he's moved, but it's an assault weapon, so it doesn't matter, but it's -1, so he's going to hit on 4s. He gets 2 1s and a 4, but gets to reroll the 1s because the Autarch. So
That's good.
2 hits. And then strength 6 against your toughness 6, so 4s. Nothing.
Ooh,
Oh,
nasty.
So I
Nasty.
needed that doom. And then I've got the Shuriken, sorry, Splint, let's get all these words right. The Scatter Lasers, 8 shots, hitting on 5s, rerolling 1s.
Fucking Eldar.
Take that. So that's 4 hits. And then
Okay.
4s.
They're strength 6, are they?
Yes, they are.
Ooh.
3 wounds.
Oh, it's enough. If I fail all of these, so 4 up saves. Is it 4, yeah? Oh, no, it's 3 wounds.
Oh, no, it was
Yeah,
4.
3. Okay. He's dead! He's very dead. I can't even save that.
Dead!
Does he blow up? No.
Oh,
Okay, that is 1 dead Shroud. But I think he's done his job.
oh thankfully.
Next up, we have the Dire Avengers in the corner here.
And they're going to shoot at these bikes just hiding around the corner there, so we can just take a few wounds off those guys.
Sounds good, Wes.
So
No more Dark Shroud. Makes it easy for you.
No, so I've got 12 shots coming off these 5 guys because it's 2 extra for the Exarch. Hitting on 3s. Let's take out those misses. And then wounding on 5s. I want 6s because it's -3 AP. So 5s. Oh,
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Okay, let's do this. 2 4-ups because they've got their Jink up. Apparently they can't drink. That is a dead biker.
Take it.
Okay, what's next?
So next up is the Wraith Knight is going to split his fire between the aggressors.
Yep.
And the scouts. So scatter lasers are going to go on the scouts.
Okay, let's do it.
So we've got 8 shots.
You just roll them down here. Save your back, Wes. Come on.
Absolutely. So 3s for the scatter lasers. Ooh, 2 miss. I'll take it. And then strength 6. So 3s.
Onto the scouts, yeah.
Absolutely. So 5 saves on the scouts to go.
Woohoo! 4-ups. Ooh, 2 dead.
2 dead. Take it.
Okay, I'll clear my dead. Oh, 2. I'll finish your shooting first.
Okay, so there's 2d6 shots at the aggressors. 6 shots. Oh, that's not the best. These hit on 3s. Oh my.
Well, back to your standard shooting, I see.
Okay, so 2 hits.
At least you're consistent, buddy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then it's 3 to wound.
Wow.
Well,
Well, should we...
done with this game, to be honest.
Yeah, I think you should be. You clearly suck at it.
It's your dodgy dice.
Just a long silence. Willie thinks how to recover. I like it. Okay, what's next?
Okay, so we've got the Crimson Hunt in the corner there. Is going to shoot at the Black Knights just to try and get a couple of them down.
Perched up on the corner there.
Yeah,
I
so
like
you have advanced them. So I've got a 4+ invuln, but all your stuff's got 4.
No -1 to hit anymore.
Right, so I'm going to do the pulse laser first. So hitting on 3s.
That's
1 hit. And 3s to wound.
That's another 3.
Nothing. And then I'm going to do the Bright Lances. 3s to hit. Yes. And then 3s to wound. 2 wounds.
I'm going to use those dice. They look hot. Maybe they're just hot for you. Okay.
Oh, one goes through.
How much damage does it do?
3 damage.
That's 1 dead biker.
Smokes 1 bike.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, so I'm going to come across here now, and I'm going to do the Farseer firing at the vehicle there.
Okay.
So 4 shots from his twin shuriken catapults. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s for the all-type.
Yep.
So all hit. Requiring... What's your toughness?
Toughness 6, buddy.
Toughness 6, so I need 5s. Oh boy, howdy. So I got 2 go through, but 1 requires an invuln.
Okay, for non-invuln. That's good. And invuln. What's with me and my invulns today? How much damage does it do?
That's just a normal 1 damage.
Okay.
So now he's going to throw a spear. So hits on a 3. Hits.
Very nice.
And then it's going to wound on a 2. No.
Where's buddy?
I'm going to use a reroll for that because I haven't used one in the shooting phase yet.
Okay.
Do I get the reroll back? No. Do I wound it on a 2? Yay!
How much damage does this do?
It does D3 damage.
No, it does not.
Of course. And then I've got the
Every time.
the Warlock. He's going to do 4 shots.
Okay. Same target.
Yes, he's going to hit on 4s. And then it's going to hit on... Sorry, wound on 2s. No, correction, 5s.
There's a slight difference.
Nothing.
Okay.
Okay, so that's all the shooting there.
Okay. Buddy, we've got to get your reaction after that shocking shooting phase.
Hey, that is so disappointing.
That is great.
Yeah, I considered flipping your table, but I realised there's all my models on there, so
Yeah,
I
not
don't want to do that.
Yeah. Okay. Assault phase, buddy. So, charge phase happened. I did a whole bunch of Overwatch against the Wave Serpent, which did predictably nothing.
No.
It's as good as my shooting phase, in fact. And then he's made it in with his 2 characters.
Unfortunately, the Autarch didn't make it in, which I really would have liked, but still have been.
Okay, I've got 9 wounds left. No invuns in combat. Ooh, it's going to be tense.
Let's give it a go. So the Farseer is going to hit on 2s. And it misses 1. I'm going to re-roll.
You got your Autarch in range?
No.
No, because he fucked his charge, didn't he?
Fucked his charge.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know what I'm going to use a reroll on that? Because I think it could be important. So, do I get the reroll back? Okay. Reroll back. No. But then does he hit the second time round? Can't get a third one, surely. Oh my word.
Oh dear.
I hate
D6 evolution dice, guys.
if you great for morale checks. Okay,
Yeah.
does it wound?
The thing which wounds on a 2.
Wow, that was pretty special.
Right.
The Warlock, 2 attacks from that, hitting on 3s. 2 hits. 2 wounds.
Okay, and these are AP dash, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's how you do it, buddy. That's how you do it. Can I get your reaction?
I'm just going to quit this game. It's awful. I thought Eldar were meant to win.
Yeah, you're going to bring the OP stuff, aren't you?
I know, I'm going to have to do that next time.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the Wave Serpent, this is going to take him down to Chinatown. Right, so...
I killed my last Dark Shroud, to be fair.
It did?
It is the Scourge of the Dark Angels, this thing is.
So, 3 attacks. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Being on 6s.
Amaze me.
No hits. What a surprise.
There we have it, guys. Turn 1 of what is meant to be the most killy edition of 40k yet.
What did we actually lose in that?
I lost a Dark Shroud. Passed my morale checks over here, despite being -2 from the Helmlock, and passed my morale check over here. And off camera, we did the attacks for the Dark Talon, not expecting it to do anything, but it actually took a wound off your guy over here.
It did?
Yeah, got 2 hits out of 3. Oh, yeah.
He was just too excited to get in.
It really just sums up this game so far, doesn't it?
He clipped his head on the wing on the way in, I think. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is hard, guys. I mean, this happens in tournaments sometimes. You've got to try and come back from what is probably an absolutely tragic turn, isn't it, Wes?
Oh, it's super tragic.
I mean, I think you just got to laugh about it, haven't you? You just
absolutely.
you can factor for a little bit of bad luck, but actually...
Sometimes the dice just roll that way. Especially when Andy's rolled them and melted them in the microwave beforehand.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna try my best, agents. I'm gonna try my best.
And you know what? I could just have a tragic turn as well.
I hope so.
I don't think it's possible for me to roll that poorly, actually. But I could have
You could.
a tragic turn as well.
Absolutely.
But we'll see. Let's see what happens.
So go for it.
Dark Angel's turn coming up. Just to say, guys, Wes scored 2 points there. He's on 1 objective there, 1 objective there. I am on 3 objectives since he failed to kill anything. And I have the primary objective for the turn over here, so I gain an extra point.
And we both have first strike.
Yep, so it's 5-3. So Dark Angel's movement phase, turn 2. So really, I'll just walk you through what I've done here. So this Wraith Knight over here is actually quite dangerous. I'm getting in close to Wes. So I've been a little bit cheeky. I really don't want him to assault this big unit of Black Knights here, so I'm going to move block him for next turn. So these guys have advanced over here. They're keeping just outside of an inch of him, and basically he's not going to be able to fit in between this bit of terrain, and my guys are just going to be outside of 12, so you can't physically charge me, Wes.
Cheeky.
Not unless I get keen and do something else silly. These guys are Speed of the Ravens. I've got my command point back for that. It's just going to be one of those games, but...
Yeah, it really is. But it's all right. It's okay.
So they still have their 4+ invuln, which is awesome. Talon Master's just going to move up here. Talon Master's moved up here. Sammy's down in the mix here. The injured Dark Talon has dropped to hover mode. And he's going to make sure that these 2 are the closest here. And the other Dark Talon has just moved normally. And again, just trying to make sure your characters are the closest, but just being inside of 18 inches on those Dark Reapers there. Because with a 2+ save, I don't think I'm going to break you with bolters.
Oh, I hope not.
No, but your guys here, they just have a 3+ save, don't they?
Yes.
So I think rapid fire, your jet bikes.
No, it's actually 4+.
Just 4+, no armor saves?
It's 4+ armor and 4+ infun.
So I think my Hurricane bolters are better served there than they are going against a 2+ save. Other things, I have just speeded a Raven, these guys over here. This is the objective for this turn, marked with our shiny gem. So this one's worth 2 points, so having a bunch of 4+ invuln guys on it is probably quite good. Scouts are just going to stay put so they can reroll the ones. Aggressors, Wes, you've gone within 18 inches of these aggressors here.
Well, they were meant to die. So,
a lot of things were meant to happen last turn, weren't they?
It wasn't going to be a problem.
Yeah. Okay, so hopefully I've still got 2 units on that objective over there. I've got 2 units on this objective. I've got 2 units on this objective. Hopefully I'm going to claim this objective. And it really is just going to leave this objective over here, which these guys are going to die, so there's no point even just trying to toe in on it. Okay, so that's it. So no psychic phase for me, so let's get straight on with the shooting. I'm going to shoot the Devi squad over here, and they're going to go straight in against this Wave Serpent. See if I can kill the unkillable things.
Try it.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot a flak missile, so it's +1 to hit.
Yep.
Sergeant's going to use a Signum, so it's going to be another +1 to hit, and it's -1, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. So I'm still going to be hitting you on 2s, and I reroll 1s because I haven't moved.
Cool.
Because I'm a Dark Angel. Hell yeah. Okay, let's go for this. On 2, reroll 1s. That's a hit, and just D3 mortal wounds. Just 2 mortal wounds. I'm going to use my Cherub just to reload that, and I do another hit. So a hit, and I do another mortal wound. So that is 3 wounds off you, buddy.
Okay.
It's a really cheeky little stratagem that is using the Cherubs.
Now.
This thing just does not die, does it? If I do anything else, I'm going to use this little guy's Flamer here because they've advanced. Okay, so D6 shots on your Wraith Knight. Hold 2 shots. Assume your toughness 8, so I need... Not that!
Ones.
Snake eyes! Moving swift. We're going to do this guy over here because he's committed in this corner here. So he's going to put his Rift Cannon over here, and he's going to put all of his bolters into the wounded HQ here. Okay, so D3 shots to start. That's 1 shot. Epic start. So I need a 4. That's not a 4. After that's pathetic attempt to try to Rift Cannon your dudes over here. This is going to be 24 shots into these guys here. I'll roll it up and I'll get back to you with some wounds. 10 wounds, buddy.
It's 4 ups. Let's see what we've got.
Ooh,
1, 2, 3.
And he's taken 1 already.
So he's down to 1 wound.
Ooh.
How'd you feel about that?
I think that's pretty tasty shooting from me. So next plane's going to do a similar sort of thing. So it's going to put its Rift Cannon here over into the unkillable Dark Reapers, and it's going to throw the rest of its shots into the other HQ there. Okay. So I completely failed to kill these guys in the corner, and your guy on the jet bike was absolutely annihilated, wasn't he?
He certainly was.
Yeah. Okay, next up I am going to do... I'm going to do my Talon Master here. He's going to put his assault cannons over onto the Dark Reapers here, and he's going to put his heavy bolters into here. Reason I'm split firing, guys, is I've actually got quite a lot of shots left, just trying to do the most damage I can. So heavy bolters from the Talon Master, so he's going to be hitting on 4s because he's moved, but he's within 12 inches. Okay, so 4s, and I get full re-rolls of 1s and 2s from Sammy. Okay, so that's 3 hits, and I wound you on 3s. That's 2. 2 wounds, buddy. 1 left on your guy.
2 4 ups. Oh.
No, he's
1
out of
goes
here.
through.
Okay, then 12 shots onto the Reapers coming up now. Okay, so I'm going to hit you on... So it's -1, isn't it? -2 even, so I hit you on 5. So
You just re-roll the 1s and 2s first.
Yeah, it's 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hits, sad times. Thank you. 4 wounds though.
4 wounds.
Yeah.
So
3 ups, buddy.
3 ups it is, because they've got...
Assault shots. Oh, I'm glad we went through all of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did 3 ups because I put the protect on them earlier.
Yeah. Nasty.
I'm happy with that.
Right. Next up, I am going to do my snipers here, and they're going to go into that character in the corner there.
Okay.
Okay, so traditionally, guys, snipers have done absolutely nothing for me.
I reckon 3 guys can see.
Oh, we're saying only 3 can see. Okay, here we go. So that's 3 hits. No, 1 hit because you're Alaitoc.
Yeah.
And a wound. A mortal wound plus a normal one.
Right, see if I can make that save. He makes it.
Boom. So just taking 1. Right, guys, so Sammy's next. He's going to put all of his shots into the Wraith Knight here. Hopefully I can score a wound so I can get the strat off. Boom. So there we have it. 1 wound went through on the Wraith Knight here. You know what time this is now. Okay, so 1 stratagem. We're going to signal the Signal Raven. And 1 stratagem, we're going to use Weapons of the Dark Age. So we have 6 Black Knights which are in range. They're all going to be overcharging. They're in range of the Talon Master and Sammy. So they're going to be getting a full heap of rerolls. What do you think to that, Wes?
It's going to be painful. Single attack.
I've already got command point back this turn, so that means I'm down to 5 command points. So 6 guys who do these individually because they're overcharging. You're -1 to hit, I'm +1 to hit. Okay, first dude. He's alive. 2 hits. Second guy, third guy. That is something we do not want to see again. Okay, he's good. So 4th guy. Oh, could be danger. No, he's good. 5th guy. He's good. And last one, Sammy's coming to his own here. That's good. So that's 6 guys.
Nice.
6 hits. So 12 hits even. Let's roll these up now. Okay, so I'll wound you on 4s. Let's see if I can take this big guy down. And there's no 1s to reroll. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 3 damage attacks. So if you can just roll like your first turn, buddy.
Yeah, why not? Let's at least
be consistent.
Be consistent. So make sure 7 dice here. I need 5s.
Okay. So you save 3. So that's 12 damage.
Take it.
Youch. So end of the shooting phase. We didn't do it on camera, but we rolled up some shots against here. They're all in rapid fire in their shooting twice range. So Wes popped a strap for making him another minus to hit. So now he's -3 to hit. Absolutely obscene. Managed to get a couple of wounds through, didn't I?
Yeah, 2 wounds.
Yeah. Sniper shot over here did nothing. I think, guys, actually, on retrospect, I probably should have. Yeah, thanks for the beer out of the way. I probably should have tried to shoot the Dark Reapers rather than the Wraith Knight. Probably. I think that was probably the right call. Okay, so charge phase coming up, Wes. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge. Going to put the Black Knights into here first of all.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll do that. Roll that up. So that's a 10-inch charge. Do you want to do your Overwatch?
Do my Overwatch.
Yeah, baby. Let's watch you actually do more damage in your Overwatch than you actually do normally.
So 8 shots.
You in range of your Autarch?
Yeah, let's just double check that. Yes.
Okay.
So reroll that 1. Can make a difference. Not this time. So 1 hit. That's from the scatter lasers. 1 wound.
Okay. That's a save. That's how it's done, buddy.
His shuriken cannon. No hits.
Okay, so that's a 10-inch charge there. And Sammy's going to go in next. But we'll get back to you after I've moved these Black Knights. Right, so we've got some charges going on here. So Sammy failed to get into this guy over here, but he's managed to get into the Wave Serpent, and my rest of my bikes have wrapped around here. Still trying to stay outside of charge range from your what do you call it, your Wraith Knight. Unfortunately, I am well within heroic intervention range, so get in there, buddy.
He's in. Heroically intervening.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Okay, let's do it. So I think I'm going to activate Sammy first. So he's going to pilot. So I can get within an inch of this guy. Agreed?
Yep.
So I'm going to attack everything into the guy there.
Go for it.
I think you still need to do that, don't you?
Yeah.
So this is 5 attacks. Reroll misses. That's that. And I'm strength 8 on the charge. Your toughness 4.
2s.
Ah, that is 4 wounds minus a whole bunch. But I assume you've got a 4 up in one.
4 up in one. So 5 is it?
That's 4.
So 4.
1 flop. 1.
1.
Takes 2 damage.
I'll take it.
Okay. Black Knight's coming in next. So we'll roll that up. So each one gets 2 attacks, doesn't it? Don't they?
Nice.
And the Huntmaster gets 3. So here we go. 13 attacks on that Wave Serpent, which never dies, re-rolling all hits and wounds of 1. Okay, missed 1. Load me up, buddy. Awkward left-handed. So I am. So this is on 5, essentially, isn't it? And I re-roll 1s. And 6s do D3 wounds. Wow, that could have gone better, couldn't it? So that is 2 wounds and a D3. So that's 4 wounds. Take that. -1.
Okay, so do the first 2 saves against the regular ones.
This is all on your Serpent, buddy.
Yep, so it's 4s to save. 1 goes through, and then the one that does the 2 damage. Safe.
Okay.
So it takes 1 wound.
Wow, that was depressing. Right, okay, buddy. Punch me back.
Okay, so I'm going to do the Mandy Blaster. So mortal wound on a 6.
It's not a 6.
It
It's
doesn't
the story of this game.
Right, so then he's got 4 attacks, hitting you on 2s. Rerolling 1s. Let's reroll those 1s. Yay! So 3, 4 hits. And then wounding on 5s now. It's a Shard of Anaris, so I get to reroll wounds. 5s. 2 go through. Sorry, 1 goes through. 2 goes through.
Minus a whole heap.
-3.
Okay, so 6 ups. 1.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
And D3 damage.
3. You kill a bike.
Kill a bike. Happy with
I'll take this dude over here. Okay, so that is the end of the turn. I could definitely have done a little bit more, I think, with my advantage there from last turn, couldn't I?
Yeah, I think...
Probably should have shot the Reapers off. Yeah, bit of a mistake there, guys. Bit of a mistake. I think I got a little bit too focused with killing this guy, but actually that was probably the wrong call because he's neutralised for this turn. And I think probably what I should have done is just shot these Reapers. Eldar, turn 2, movement phase. Walk me through it, buddy. A lot has happened.
Oh man, yeah. So lots of movement going on here. So I've made a little cast in the corner there with the Autarch surrounded by his merry men that are the Dark Reapers.
Which I failed utterly to kill.
Yep. I've positioned the Hemlock Wraithfighter over there to be able to jinx the bikes and shoot on them.
Get rid of their 4+ invuln save.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've positioned the flyers round to take multiple targets wherever I see fit, really.
I'm glad you brought this stupid bit of scenery with you. I'm never getting to him, am I?
It's fancy, isn't it? And then I've got the Dire Avengers hiding behind here.
Yeah.
They came in for the Webway Strike, ready to shoot these guys inside here.
Okay, and you've got your Hawks, which have jumped over here.
Yep. And they've come in, and they're going to see if we can do some mortal wounds on the scouts that are bunkered down on the Fortress Junction. So, 7 rolls, and on a 6, I get a mortal wound.
Ooh,
3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
I'll take it.
3 scouts have gone. And this, of course, is the objective, which we're all fighting over this turn. 1, 2, and 3. That leaves 2 left. We have the Psychic phase.
Okay, so Jinx on the Black Knights. Need a 7. Of course I don't. I'm going to use a reroll.
Okay.
Goes off on a 10. Do I get the reroll back? I do not.
So you're down to 2 command points now.
2 command points left.
Okay, so shooting phase. What's up first, Wes?
So I can do the Hemlock into the bikes.
Okay, roll it up, buddy. So on 3s, yeah?
Well, how many shots does it do? Do 3 shots. Ooh, 6.
Tasty.
6 shots. And it automatically hits. Strength 12. Winning on 2s. 6 invuns for you to make a 5.
This is going to be painful. That is 5.
Dead.
Wow. They do... Is it just
2 damage each.
Okay, so that's 5 dead bikes. I'll just take my beloved army off. Oh, I spent so long painting those guys.
Oh, said you never.
What's next? It kind of made up from last time, that, didn't it?
It really did. So, I think I'm going to shoot my Autarch at this lone biker that's left.
Okay.
So he's going to hit on a 2. The
Ooh.
anticipation.
Yeah.
Wounding on a 3.
That's a 1.
Great.
What's next?
Okay,
Continuing the destruction.
Yeah, so my Crimson Hunter Exarch that's on top of the Fortress Redemption is going to go for the last Black Knight and the flyer here. Okay. So, 2 pulse lasers on this guy here, hitting on 3s. 1 hit, winning on a 3.
You've loved it.
Oh, this game.
This is why you never split fire, guys.
I know, and then the 2 lances onto this guy here. I get to reroll 1s because you're a flying unit, and then it's 3 to wound. You're a flying unit, so I get a reroll.
Wow, you got there in the end.
That's at -4.
It's take some damage, I'm guessing.
That's D6.
4.
4 damage.
So it's taking 5 in total. We have the swooping hawks attempting to clear the last of these poor scouts. Let's do it, buddy.
So these are the regular shots from the regular swooping hawks hitting on 3s.
No rerolls?
No
Eldar trickery?
No rerolls.
Okay, then it's 5s, isn't it?
And then 5s to wound. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds to be made.
Okay, hand them over. Here we go. 5 wounds. That is 2, so that is the squad dead.
Yay!
4 scouts. They did their job. Kinda. What's next?
Okay, so I'm going to put the pulse lasers into this guy here.
Yep.
From the Crimson Hunter here, and then the lances into the...
Okay, still split firing.
Yeah, still spit flying. So pulse
Not learning your
lasers...
lesson.
Oh, don't even... 1 hits.
This isn't the bike, yeah?
Yep. Oh, have I got a reroll left?
I don't think so, because you've used your thing up this phase.
Oh, I hate this game. Okay, so against this guy here.
Okay.
So hitting on 3s. You rolling 1s.
It's 2 hits.
And then 3s to wound. 2 wounds.
Minus a whole heap.
Yeah, so you're in ones.
I don't have an invuln on him.
Do you not?
Oh no! He's just... How many damage? He's got 6 wounds.
D6, 2d6 damage.
Okay, let's do this. Oh. Okay. I'm going to try and do something a little bit cheeky here. So I am going to do, in Deathless Duty End, I'm going to try and shoot your Reapers with this Talon Master before he goes off the board. So that is 18 shots. I only managed to kill 1 Reaper there. Too many negative modifiers stacking there because he moved last turn. And your native -1 to hit means I only killed 1 Reaper. So what's next, buddy?
Let me see if the Dire Avengers can take out those 2 bikes there.
Okay, let's do it.
Pesky bikes. So hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 5s. Just the 1, but it's a -3.
For a pin button? No.
It takes a wound.
I don't think that's going to matter somehow. Shooting, so he's going to do the big guy next. What we got, buddy?
Okay, the Sun Cannon's going to go onto these bikes here.
Okay, let's do it.
2d6 shots.
4 shots.
4 shots.
You need these all to hit.
4s.
It's 1.
3s.
Okay, let's see if I can finally pass an invuln. Which I can.
Oh, outrageous.
I know. Glad I advanced those bikes.
And then 8 shots from his scatter laser going onto that lone bike. 4s. And then 3s.
Okay, so these are armor saves. 1. He's got 1 wound left. Yes. Taking a wound. Oh, yeah.
Have I fired him? Not.
No. Go on, go for him next.
Him on him then.
Hits. Did you fuck it?
Fuck.
Oh, dear. This guy is a hero. So, where's he going to attempt to push me off this objective? So, this is going to be 4 Reapers. Straight into those bikes.
Okay, so the Reapers doing double shots. Rerolling 1s because the auto. So 1 miss.
So we've got 5.
4s to wound. 2 wounds go through.
Okay, here we go. 4 ups. 1.
1's dead.
1 dead biker. Okay.
And then the Exarch's going to do his shot. He hits. He wounds.
He saves.
Of course.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to take this dude out of the way. At the back here. So we have the Wave Serpent coming in. He's going to go for the bike, going into the Talon Master.
Hitting on 4s. 3 miss. The toughness.
Why are you hitting on 4s?
Because it's a heavy weapon.
Okay.
Yep. And then wounding on 3s.
Yeah, he's tough on 6. So
4s.
yeah.
2 wounds.
Woohoo! Here we go. Here we go. On the saves. Yeah, there we go.
Makes it. And then the shuriken cannons. 2 hits. And then 4s again. Nothing. Ooh, boy howdy.
Our Avengers' turn now. They're going to put some punishment on these scouts.
Let's go for it.
Let's have it, buddy.
3. That's not too bad.
Not too shabby.
And then we need 4s. Oh, I really want a 6s. Ooh, I'll take that.
So 4 AP -3s and a whole bunch of saves. Onto my poor scouts. So I'll do these first, just because you're likely to kill them.
No way!
Yeah, baby!
1 scout dies.
Okay, and then these are regular saves, so these are...
3 ups.
Yep, it's all turning. Okay, so 2 scouts have died. What do you think to that?
That should not happen.
A lot of things in this game should not have happened.
Absolutely.
I'll pull my dead, and we'll carry on with your tragic turn. Wes, are you feeling all right, buddy? You're about to do something rather unusual with your Dark Reapers, aren't you?
Mate, Dark Reapers are made for combat. Look at those big sticks they've got.
Yeah. But it didn't do anything in the shooting phase, so I assume they've been sharpening them for combat.
Yeah, so Molotog's like, fellas, you're not very good at shooting, let's get you in.
I'm going to laugh if they actually manage to kill this guy in their combat.
Right, so what I'm going to try and do is charge them in, so they've got a better chance of getting the Autarch into combat.
Yeah.
And keep out of the heroic intervention of Samuel.
Right, we'll see how that ends up, and obviously he's going to charge over here as well.
Yeah.
Right, so my Black Knight managed to score 2 hits with his plasma. Kind of wish I'd overcharged now.
I wish you had 2, because you've got 1s to start with.
So I killed up, you took off the X-Arch.
Yeah, it's just because you had 2 wounds, so it made sense, really.
Okay, and you made your charges. Surprisingly, you made your charges over here. Right, let's do it, buddy. Who are you going with first?
Okay, I'm going to do the Autarch first, see if his Manda Bastard does anything on a 6. No. And then he's got his 4 attacks then, hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s. Yay. And then he's got a wound on 5s with rerolls to wounds. So 1 so far. 3 so far, a -3.
6 ups, 666 coming up. You've seen it here first. Oh, my dice have finally failed me.
Get out of town.
That is 1 dead pike. Okay, well done. So here we have it, the Wraith Knight. Seeing if we can finish off the last 3 wounds in this squad. You feeling confidence, buddy?
The way the rest of the game's gone? No, not at all. But I'm going to give it a go anyway. I got this, sir.
On 4s.
Okay, so 12 hits. See what we get on 4s. That's 5 misses. And then we need 3s. Come on, buddy. 6 go through.
Okay, and I get a 5-up save because I'm awesome. You ready for this?
There you go. It's D3 damage, but
yeah, that's nasty. So, end of the turn. So this is quite an interesting one. Wes has really pushed back hard, haven't you?
Yeah,
you killed quite a lot of stuff, and I'm certainly not looking in such a dominating position. Mainly, actually, just down to one thing, which was that bloody Hemlock over there. The rest of your turn was terrible, mate.
The Hemlock did good. Yeah,
he killed 5 bikes. So in terms of objectives that were on, Wes, you're firmly controlling this one over here. No one is actually on here because flyers can't hold objectives. I'm about half an inch out with Sammy, unfortunately. These Black Knight, these normal guys here have hold on to this objective, so I get 2 points for that. I get 1 point for this, and I get 1 point over here. So I get a 4-point turn, so that puts me on 9. You get a 1-point turn, so you're on 4 points.
Yeah.
So my turn next. In terms of what I'm going to do, Wes, I think realistically, you know, I can't kill these flyers, can I?
I don't think so.
No. However, I think I'm going to massively outscore you in this game. But I don't think I can take more than a turn or 2 of punishment. So I think actually the thing to do is just eliminate in your next turn your scoring potential.
Yeah.
Because you've got a lot of guys on the ground, and I think the thing to do is actually just take away all of your chaff now. And I think I don't think you'll be able to catch me up.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah. Okay. So Dark Angels, turn 3. It's been a long game, hasn't it, Wes?
It has.
So what I've tried to do basically is just trying to eliminate his ground forces. So these guys have moved up over here, trying to get a line of sight on here. Sammy and the Talon Master have come over here and trying to set themselves up on a charge here. This guy's just towed in to make sure he's just in rapid fire range here, and also eliminating the Alaitoc bonuses. Aggressors have just got in range of the Hawks over here, and the Flyers have come round here as well. This guy's hovered because he couldn't get the range on anything, and that's about it. So very interesting. Hopefully I can kill most of your forces this turn and just leave you with the Flyers, I think. Okay, let's see how it turns out here. This is it, Wes. So no Alaitoc bonuses. We're going to put the heavy cannon into the Wraith Knight first of all. 3 shots for once, so it's looking better. I'm going to hit you on 2s. That's 3 hits, strength 10, so on 3s. 2 wounds, -3.
5 ups.
They're not 5 off, so that's 6 damage, and on a 3, the Rift Vortex opens. So D3 mortal wounds for another 1. So that's 7 wounds off him. Okay, and now I'm going to do the 24 shots onto these little Die Avengers in the back there. So what I want to say, guys, is that was meant to be a heavy weapon. The last one onto the Wraith Knight, so it definitely should have been hitting on 3s, not that it made any difference. Now these ones are going to be hitting on 2s because it's a strafing run, and Hurricane Bolt is not heavy. So we are all hits. They wound you on 3s. Wes, help me out with my... I've got too many dice, it's a problem. Okay, 2s again. Ooh, some 1s are coming here. So another 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds. There you go. Ooh, only 3 died from the first lot. And from the other ones.
Where's the other one?
There's 5, isn't it, from the first lot?
Cool.
Yeah, that's the other 2.
He's down to 1 wound.
Okay, so the aggressors have just opened up on the poor swooping hawks over here. And how many do we kill? Where's
4 guys.
4 guys, so 3 left. I'm going to use the snipers next. They're going to shoot these guys as well, so 3 shots. Reroll 1s because they're Dark Angels and they didn't move. So that is 2 hits because they're Alaitoc. That is a mortal wound plus 2 more.
4 ups.
Oh, that's 1 left. Okay, so next up, we're going to shoot these guys in here. They're in rapid fire range, and I'm going to use the Signet on the sergeant here. And he's going to put it onto a frag. So frag first. So how many shots? 1 shot. Always 1 shot. Hits, because it's +1. And it wounds.
4 up.
Damn, you're going to make me do this properly, aren't you? So 6 more. 6 more rapid fire bolters. Yep. So 4. So 3 more.
4 up. 2 die.
I think I'm just going to do Sammy next.
Okay.
Okay, so 6 shots. Those 3 as well. So these are the heavy bolters. Maybe roll 1s because it's Sammy. Okay, apparently I just can't hit shit. Reroll 1s because it's Talon Master. That's 2. -1.
4 ups. Sorry, 5 ups. 1 goes through.
Okay, assault cannon time now, so I'm hitting you on 3s, Wes. Okay, reroll 1s. Thank you very much. Apparently some things just want to be 2s. Okay, so I wound you on 2s and with a reroll now. Reroll those pesky 1s. That's more like it. So that should be 10 wounds there. So I think that's the squad, is it? Or no, probably not. 7.
2, 4.
Oh.
6. He's down to 1 wound.
Okay. Next up, where's 2 sniper scouts from over here are going to have a go at it. See if I can get this last wound off. Okay. 2 hits. And they're strength 4, so 2 wounds.
2 wounds. 4 ups. Fails it on a 3 and 2.
Ooh. Squad there. Talon Master is going to shoot from here, and he's going to go over into these pesky Dark Reapers. Do not want them shooting again, so I hit it on 5s, unfortunately. With a reroll, though. No. So just the 2. That's 2 wounds, Wes, and I've got some assault cannons coming up after this.
2 wounds. Safe.
Okay, 11 life still. So another 6, please, Wes. It's the assault cannons now. Okay, so that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits.
It's not too bad.
Not too shabby. So I need 2s and a reroll 1s because they are assault cannons. Your toughness 3, so that is 8 wounds. 4 ups, buddy, on the unkillable Dark Reapers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are now killable Dark Reapers.
I'm dead.
Okay, that was big. That was huge. Okay, so next up we have the Dark Talon here. He is going to shoot everything into your Warlord, buddy.
Okay, I'm going to use my last 2 command points and see if I can make it more difficult. So, do I get them back? I do get 1 back.
Okay.
So -1 to hit.
Nasty. Okay, so D3 shots. 1 shot with the old rift cannon. You're flying, so I missed that, don't I?
You do.
Yeah. Okay, so just 24 bolter shots coming up now. 11 wounds, Wes. Let's see what you can do. Your Warlord is on the line. 4 wounds left. Warlord kill. Did take an entire Dark Talon to bring him down, though.
Did.
Yeah. I've got these 2 bikes. I probably should have advanced them, but I was being silly at the time. I'm going to take a couple of pot shots at your Wave Serpent. There we go. Okay, and take those out. And now I need 5s. 2.
2 saves to make. 1 goes through. Because now I lost 5.
Yeah, you take that. I think that's actually the end of my shooting phase. 2 charges coming up here, guys. We're going to do both of these into here. I'm going to call the Talon Master first. So here comes the Overwatch, because this is big.
Nothing so far. 8 more shots from the scatter laser. 1 hit. Bring him down. Or B. Nothing.
Okay, doubles. Okay, so that is a 10 inches. So we're going to come in here like this. And then Sammy needs equally easy rolls. So he is in as well. Boom. I've got no other charges, do I?
You do not.
Okay, so let's get on to the combat phase. So 5 attacks with Sammy. So they are all hits, strength 8, so on 3s, guys. Then a reroll 1 for the Talon Master. Okay, so that is 4 wounds at -3, so 6 up saves.
4 wins.
4 wounds.
4 go through.
Okay, so that is just a flat 8 damage. That is him dead, exactly. So does he blow up, Wes? You
Yes,
fucker.
he does.
Go on then.
So
D3s, dish them out.
D3 on Sammy.
3, 2 even.
2, and then on the Talon Master.
2.
2.
And on your plane. 2.
Consistent.
At least it's fair. Okay, well, so you owe me some morale checks. Let's do this. Little swooping hawk there. Leadership 9.
Leadership 9 because of his extra buff. Lost 6, so it goes to 10.
So he's dead.
He's dead.
Okay, and there's a lone Dire Avenger here, buddy.
So he lost 4.
+5.
He's dead.
Okay. So that is pretty huge, guys, because although it's only a couple of models there, he's almost completely lost his ability to score now. Right, so end of my turn. I'm still on this objective. I don't think I'm going to be on it for long, and I'm on these 2. So let's see how Wes responds in his turn 3. Eldar, turn 3, movement done. So you're pretty much still at full firepower, aren't you?
Yeah, it's got some rules.
Yeah, so essentially Wes has played around with his flyers a little bit, moved this guy down here because unfortunately this guy had to hover because he couldn't go anywhere else, and he's brought on his last remaining Rangers, which was only scoring unit left pretty much. Right, what's your plans, Wes?
Okay, so I'm going to try and jinx Samael.
Yep.
I need a 7. I get it on a 10. Boom. Thankfully, finally.
Okay.
Okay, let's do some shooting then, if you like.
Yep.
Going to go into Samael.
Yep.
See how many shots he gets. He gets 5 shots.
Ooh, I think Sammy's in trouble here.
So, wounding on strength 12.
Yep.
So wounding on 2s. that many inruns at 5+.
Not a problem, buddy. Not a problem.
Oh no.
Ooh!
Get out of town.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously.
D3 damage. Was that a flat 3?
Flat 2.
Flat 2, okay. He's got 3 wounds left. I think this is a rinse and a repeat thing. You're going to split fire, buddy. It always works out well for you.
Yeah.
Look at him still tempted to do it. I love it.
I really am, but I'm gonna go for it.
You want to kill Sammy?
Yeah, do you know what? I get reroll. He's got 3 wounds left.
Yes.
I get reroll 1s to hit.
Yep.
And I get reroll wounds. So I'm going to split fire slightly. I'm going to put 1 bright lance into him.
Yep.
And the rest of the shots going to Sam.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, so
You
the
can
pulse
totally do
lasers.
this.
3s. Oh my word. Okay, and then the bright lance hits. 3s to wound. Reroll the wound.
Gotta get your reaction, Wes.
What is this game all about? Like, seriously.
Oh,
my
dear.
word. It's just been one of those rolling nights. I think I've done lots right, but just the dice have not worked out for me. Wow. Okay, so the other bright lance into the other dude then. Hits. Rerolls a wound.
Is that 1, yeah?
That is another 1.
Okay. Right, I think we'll move past this slight embarrassment you've caused yourself.
Oh my word. Outrageous behaviour. Okay, the Rangers are going to take out your scouts at the back end there.
Oh, a sniper off. I like this.
So they need 4s to hit because they
Moved. Yeah, you moved.
Yeah, cats has moved, isn't it? So 4s to hit. See,
You
these
hit
guys
with
can
those,
hit.
yeah.
And then 4s to wound.
One
So
mortal
1 mortal wound
and 4 wounds. So there's a mortal in addition. 2 dead then. I've got 1 left. Yay! Your Wraith Knight is soldiering on here. What's he going to go for?
He's going to go for these 2 low bikes here.
Okay.
So we're going to do 2d6 shots.
8 shots.
98.
Hitting on 5s now.
Certainly is. So 5s to hit. 3 hits. And then he's strength 6. So
Okay.
3s to wound. Of course.
That's a lot of 1s. Okay. AP minus a lot.
Yeah, -4, I think.
I think he's just... how many damage are you going to do, buddy?
It's 2 damage.
Okay, so that's a bike dead.
-3, actually.
Oh, I get a chance to save it.
Of course you do.
Yeah! It's easy rolling these 6s.
Wow. Okay, so scatter lasers hitting on 5s. 3 hit. 2 wounds.
Dun, dun, dun. Roll it on the Dark Angels. 1.
3.
Takes a wound. What next?
Unfortunately, the flyer is going to have to go against the bikes, which is really
Yeah,
frustrating.
you can't let me get 2 points, can you?
Yeah, so the pulse lasers first. So they are hitting on 3s.
Can I just...
More 2s again.
Yeah.
And then the bright lances are hitting on 3s. Yeah, I'm going to use.
So you can reroll 1. You can reroll...
No, because you're not a flying unit, so I don't get to do it.
Your hits, though, you can reroll 1s because you're an X-Arch.
Oh, of course, yes.
Yeah. So you get a hit. And you still cock it up.
Yeah.
I tried to help, buddy. I tried to
I'm
help.
going to use my own dice next time. I don't like these ones.
We had these made.
I know. I'm going to send them back.
They weren't fine for me.
Yeah, they really do.
Yeah. Okay, so I think... Is that the end of your turn?
There is nothing else I can do shooting-wise.
I think it's time to punch stuff, isn't it?
It is. I'm going to have to just try and take the pain as Overwatch. And see what
Okay, I'm
happens.
going to roll it up and we'll get back to you. Okay, so surprisingly, Wes has just taken 1 wound off the Rift Cannon. So it does 3 damage, so he's down to 1. And does the Rift Vortex open up? He's dead, buddy.
That's all I have to say about this. Oh my... What is going on in this game, Andy?
Oh, dear.
What is going on?
I'm going to say that I didn't expect him to survive. So, Points at the end of the turn, you're on 1 objective hit. I'm on 1, 2, 3 objectives, and I have the main one, so it's another 4-point turn to me. Do you think we should call it?
I think you've got it. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do.
No, I mean I've got Warlord as well, and you did not get my Warlord.
No.
No, you did not. You didn't kill the bikes.
No.
Because realistically, next turn, because I'm considerably ahead on points now, I'm just going to fly my Dark Talons over, kill your last unit here. And although in the new chapter approved, you do not die from having, there's no sudden death, such as, if you just got flyers left on the table, you can't score any points at all.
No.
So yeah, you may well table me in 2 or 3 turns, but you just can't score anything now.
Certainly cannot.
All right, guys, we're just going to do a little bit of post-game chat because it's been an interesting game, hasn't it, buddy?
It really has been.
So, Wes, how do you think it all went, buddy?
Oh, mate, I have no idea what happened with dice. I wouldn't normally blame dice, but as they're your dice, I will blame them.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you actually played quite well. You counter-deployed me really, really, really well. And it was a great example of doing it, actually. You asked me about all my threat ranges off camera, and you made sure you were outside of 38 of the Black Knights. Really, really important.
Yeah.
So I couldn't actually kill anything turn 1.
No, and I thought had you given me turn 1 as well, I had enough movement to get myself into firepower range.
Yeah, and of course, guys, you've got to remember the redeploy strats he's got.
Yep. Phantasm, I think it's called.
Yeah. So actually, he can, although a lot of his flyers are actually really long range, the rest of his units, he can suddenly become in a really offensive position if he needs to.
Yeah. And I stretched you out as well in there, so that first turn that I could have got a jump and taken a hit at you, I really expected your Black Knights to be gone turn 1.
But actually, having that army-wide 4-up invuln is huge, isn't it?
It really is.
It
really is.
It's awesome.
That's
why I took the first turn. It's like I needed to be survivable.
It makes you really resilient. So even when you had the guys at the back there who weren't necessarily doing anything in terms of firepower-wise, you were giving them the 4-up invuln by doing the advance, and they were able to stand around pretty well, actually, and take a lot more firepower.
Yeah. In terms of thoughts for the Dark Angels, what do you think? We were both Dark Angel players here.
I think that new detachment is worked out fairly well for them. It's very flavourful. I really enjoy that. I think they've done well. And they're quite resilient.
Yeah.
And I think with these new missions, resilience is the key, really.
Yeah, and I actually think the basic bike squad, now it's come down in points, although I didn't actually use them in terms of firepower a lot. I think 83 points for 2 flamers and a storm bolter and a whole bunch of bolter shots is pretty damn good.
It's 6 toughness, 5 wounds.
Yep.
With a 3+4+.
Yep.
That you can zip around the board quite far.
No, I think they're really good, and they're the same price as marine bikes now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they are the ones to take. Overall, I think Marines are still way too overcosted, particularly the Dark Talons. They're really good, but they're really expensive. They're 200 points.
A slight drop in those would be...
I mean, if you compare them to your flyers, yours are -2 or -3 to hit, as standard, with some decent weapons. I mean, they're a really good flyer, but they're just a bit expensive. Same with the speeders, the character speeders. Again, they're really good, but you found out as soon as you separate them out, they just die, don't they?
Yeah, but I do wonder with those Hurricane Bolters, though, when I think the meta's going to shift more towards hordes.
Yeah.
For whole objectives, which could be a little bit more beneficial, but I think you're right, they still are a little bit overcosted for those things.
Yeah. But overall, I really enjoy the Dark Angels, and it's the first time I've taken them out in a while. I think they do anti-horde really well.
Yep.
They are a little bit flimsy when you get through the first few units, as you found out.
Yeah.
Once you break in and you're just killing characters, they die really quickly.
Yeah.
Particularly once you've taken out the Shroud.
I can see a real core chunk of Ravenwing going in and doing an attack, and lots of guys sitting back. That's probably the way I'd go with it.
Yeah.
Just that hard-hitting unit to put the pressure on people, and by doing that, you're creating space to, as you did there, just rack out those objective points.
Yeah, I mean, it's essentially a giant distraction unit, isn't it? While
Yep.
your backfield units are doing what they need to do. I think in terms of the game, I could have played particularly my turn 2 better.
Yep.
I definitely had a major advantage on you at the start of turn 2. I don't think I pressed it as much as I did.
Yeah, I was massively out of position because I expected to kill a lot more.
I think I move blocked the Wraith Knight. That was the correct move to do. But the way you put your Wave Serpent meant that if I tried to get more units around your Wave Serpent, then I'd just be back in charge range, and there would have been no point in doing that. and that kind of meant I didn't get the charges off a need.
Yep.
I failed my charge with Sammy, which was huge as well.
Yeah.
So
I deliberately put that in a very awkward
Yeah.
position, and it proved to be actually.
yeah,
so
no,
I
it
was
was
really happy with
massively awkward. I shouldn't have gone for killing your Wraith Knight. I think in terms of play, I should have shot the Black Knights into the Reapers, made sure I killed all the Reapers, and just dealt with your Wraith Knight the next turn, because I was never going to kill it. I knocked it down one bracket, that did nothing.
No.
I was actually quite lucky you messed up your next turn.
yeah.
I mean, even with you rolling really poorly, you've still got a lot of firepower, and you've actually killed a lot of my stuff.
Yeah, you didn't actually have too much left at the end of the game, though.
No. I think I did the right call in just saying, you know what, I can't kill Eldar Flyers.
No.
And you can't. With Plasma, you can't kill them because they'll just... if you try and overcharge, it's just a losing battle, isn't it?
And to be honest, that's what I generally do, having them dancing around the table, taking out units.
Yeah. So I think the thing to do is just eliminate any chance of you catching me in points. Now that you can't be tabled,
Yeah.
you couldn't do anything about it then.
Absolutely, yeah. And I think it's really one of the areas that Eldar is going to struggle. Sort of the Harlequins, the Craftwalds, and Drukhari, Covens aside,
Yeah.
just having that staying power to stay on objectives, especially if you have the first turn as well.
Yeah, I think if you go second, you've got some chance of it, but if you're just dropping down with swooping hawks and then expecting to survive the next turn,
No.
it's not going to happen.
No. And even if you do take an objective, that unit's probably going to disappear next turn.
Yeah. In terms of how the actual game felt, though, it felt really good, though. I felt like we were genuinely fighting over a battlefield. We were trying to steal each other's objectives. It wasn't just, I have a go, right, what can I score? Then it's your turn, I'll toe in on this objective. It was very much we're fighting over these objectives.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed the dynamic of one objective becoming more important each
Yeah,
turn
and
as
then
well.
just trying to pile in on it. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So well done to GW for that. They've done a really nice mission there.
Yeah, great work.
Right, guys. So hopefully stay tuned, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next battle report.
Very soon.
Yes, very soon. Take care.